Let's welcome now into the rally a very special guest who's joining us tonight, Chicago Red Star and U.S. Women's National Team forward Christen Press. Christen, the preseason is underway for your domestic club team here in America, so tell us how that's going the first few weeks of the preseason.
It's been going great. One of my favorite things about playing for the Chicago Red Stars is that every single year we're the most improved team. Our team just moved to Toyota Park full time, so we are training and playing in one of the best facilities in the league, and it's a huge upgrade for us.
Yeah, Christen, you made it in 2016 to the semifinals before you guys lost to the Washington Spirit. So what is the squad focusing on in 2017 to grow and improve on that steady success you were talking about?
I think every year our goal is to come in and win the league and win the championship. And that is no different this year. I think, as I said, we grow and improve each year. And so I think our chances are even better than they were last year. And had we done a few things a little differently, we could have been in that final. So I think everyone on the team is fully focused on getting there this year. And we're going to take it day by day and game by game and see where we end up.
You guys opened the season for 2017 in the NWSL against the Houston Dash on April 15th. It'll be a road trip for you guys. Do you feel like you're ready right now, or do you still need some more time as a team to get ready for when the games actually count?
Well, last year our first game was away at Houston and we lost 3-1 and it was terrible. So I think we're really glad that we have a chance to redeem ourselves. Before we go, though, we have a preseason tournament in Portland, which I think will much more adequately prepare us for this game. So we're excited for that. And I think that we need some time between now and that game, but we're going to get it and we're going to get the good training and the good games.
All right, Christen, let's graduate from your domestic club to your national team, the U.S. Women's National Team. You guys are coming off an unfortunate loss against France at the She Believe Cup, where Coach Ellis was trying a new three-back system. What were the takeaways from that loss within the staff and within the roster? What'd you learn about the experiment? What'd you dislike about the experiment?
I think, this team hates losing. All of us do individually, and especially when you put on the women's national team jersey. It's just not something that's in our culture. We have a very winning program, and I think that all the players fully intend to keep that. So the worst part is just the result. I think that when you're trying new things, you have to accept that the process isn't always pretty, but we have to maintain that standard on our team that no matter what happens, we can find a way. And while we're learning new tactics and new ways of playing, we can't lose that. So I think that that's the biggest takeaway for me.
I'm sure all of you and your teammates are very anxious and eager then to have this upcoming set of friendlies with Russia that starts on April 6th in Texas. Beyond getting victory, getting back into the win column as a team, what other objectives are you guys hoping to achieve within that set of friendlies?
I think that each camp that we have in kind of this new era, we are trying to advance the tactics of our game. And if that's just understanding the new angles or the new movements or how everything's coordinating on the field, we're always trying to become more sophisticated and also to become more aware of each other and more cohesive as a team. And I think that Russia, the friendlies against Russia, will be a better opportunity to do that than the previous three games because those were just, the best three opponents in the world. And I think that in terms of learning, this will be a great opportunity for us.
Christen, the U.S. Women's National Hockey Team has made headlines recently for threatening to boycott the upcoming World Championships in an effort to get equal pay, as their men counterpart. As a U.S. Women's National Team soccer player, a team that has been objectively far more successful than your men counterparts, what is your reaction to this news?
As a player and as an individual, my first thought was that my heart breaks for all the girls for having to be put in such a terrible situation. I read Julie Foudy's article and kind of comparing where USA hockey, the team is today to where she was when she was on the women's national team. And I thought it was just fascinating. I think the history shows that the programs are very similar, and we are very grateful now that we're where we are today, and the fight continues for us and the fight will continue for them. So we support them, and it's a hard decision to make, but I always believe in standing up for what you think is right.
I agree with that. Since it is March, though, we can lighten up a little bit, wondering if you have a bracket in the NCAA tournament. I know it's preseason right now for you, so maybe you've had some time to take a look at a college basketball game or two. Maybe not. I'm not sure. We know you went to Stanford and they weren't in the dance, but you're shaking your head no. No bracket for you, huh?
I am a terrible sports fan. I know I shouldn't say that since I'm an athlete, but I'm terrible. So I have not watched a single game, nor will I. No bracket for me.
Being an LA citizen, UCLA is still in the dance. Would you mind hitching your wagon to the Bruins?
Absolutely not.
Being a Stanford grad, that's not allowed, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Definitely not allowed.
All right. Well, Christen, we appreciate you so much taking the time to join us here at 120 Sports and the Rally on this Monday evening. Best of luck to you in your upcoming season with the Chicago Red Stars, and, of course, anytime you don the red, white, and blue.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.